Hey class, it's Mariela.
And Haley.
And today we'll be informing you guys about the economic crisis of egg shortage. So as you guys all know, we're currently experiencing an egg shortage that started in late 2024 and has continued on to this day.
Egg prices shot up due to shortage. In February 2024, the average price for a dozen eggs, which is 12 eggs, was $6.22. And in March of 2025, the price of a dozen eggs reached an all-time high of $9.84.
The egg shortage was caused by the outbreak of the avian flu, popularly known as the bird flu, resulting in egg producers to pull back from their eggs and not sell them to markets, local stores, or anything nearby. And we, the consumers, were left with the prices rising, also known as inflation,
which is another crisis in today's economy.
The avian flu is an infectious virus that primarily infects birds. It's lethal to birds, but on the other hand, we humans can still undergo the severe illnesses depending on how much we consume. There have already been cases of people being sent to hospitals because of this flu.
The people that were sent to the hospital started back in 2024 when it recently got an outbreak and when we recently found out about this and like this disease that like chickens and all that carried. This outbreak didn't only affect stores, by the way, by limiting the amount of eggs you can buy at a time, which reminded me of a similar effect the COVID-19 virus had on us with toilet paper. But also companies of major fast food chains like Waffle House, Wendy's, Denny's, IHOP, or like basically any serving place that has breakfast or any like eggs included. So much so, Waffle House added a 50-cent surcharge per egg.
The U.S. is not the only nation to be affected. The bird flu has been a major factor in the global egg production disruptions, since popular egg producers of eggs are sold globally too.
This reduction in egg production became challenging because eggs have always been in demand, useful in every aspect. Eggs are a popular and essential for like ingredients. Eggs are a popular essential ingredient in many dishes, making it hard for even small, for example, like those like at-home businesses that like sell pastries or like sell food, like bro.
We have to start charging more to be able to buy the eggs.
And then people are gonna start like complaining about it. Yeah. And like it's gonna be hard for even smaller businesses to like keep up or compete with the larger businesses, which isn't gonna end well. And some people are gonna lose jobs over this as well.
Especially for small businesses that have to go to the stores and like buy the eggs. A lot of stores are starting to put limits on eggs. So the prices like already being up, and now they can only get one pack of eggs, which wouldn't be enough for the business.
Yeah, like I don't know if you guys remember, but in during COVID when we were like on lockdown, there was barely any like toilet paper in stock or like on shelves. Like it was so like conflicting to deal with. No water either. Like it was a crazy time, and surprisingly we made past, and like now we're fine. But with this, we're not sure if it's ever gonna like be fine because it is a disease that infects a main ingredient such as eggs.
It was also pretty challenging because it led to the killing of 40 million egg-laying birds last year, including a variety of birds such as ducks, chickens, and quails. So all those eggs were just lost because they killed all the birds.
Although there is a pro, but we're gonna get to that in a little. What I want to like kind of piggyback off of that, like I don't know if you guys know, but many like different cultures eat different eggs like that come from different birds. For example, like quails, a lot of Hispanics eat some, Americans, Samoans, and some people even eat ostrich eggs. And like those are pretty big birds, and they've also been affected by this disease. So like us consuming it, bad looks. Anyways, although there is a pro for farmers have sold more than ever in their hand-raised chickens with decent prices for a good amount. So like farmers, they started like doing their own little business on the side, which go you. But there's a video on CBS News that they were showing like an at-home farmer with a bunch of chickens just selling out completely. Like there was lines of cars. So that's kind of a pro for them as a entrepreneur. But like I said, farmers took advantage of this outbreak to promote their all natural fed egg-laying chickens. But Mariela, what do you think can be done?
Well, Haley, the farmers can change the feeding and add more security to the chickens, you know, to make sure everything's good and everything's like fine with the chickens. They can also separate the chickens evenly into different little spaces and isolate them so that if one chicken were to have a disease, it wouldn't quickly spread to the other chickens, but it would just be in that little section of them. So not everyone gets
And I think
affected.
that'll be helpful with like maintaining the health of the chickens, you know. So if one of them gets affected, like one group, it'll be easier to like get them to the vet and like help that disease.
Yeah, instead
And
of
I
it
think-
having to be all the chickens and stuff like that, making it worse.
And I think honestly, that's the fault of the producers of eggs, like big brands, for not like taking care of the chickens or not like thinking of separating them into
Yeah.
like little shelters. And I also think that was another advantage that farmers did, because if you ever know, like as a farmer, they do separate their chickens and their flocks from different chickens, depending if like it's roosters or like just female birds, like they separate them. So I think that's a really good idea for like this to be all solved and said and done. But guys, that is the end of our lesson and like the end of like our take on the economic crisis of egg shortage.
It's very important to like take this into consideration because the less supply there is, everybody knows this, like with inflation a lot, is that the less supply there is, there's a more demand, making it the prices go higher. So the more we struggle to have the eggs, the more the prices are gonna get higher with everything else already going higher. So it's bad for everyone at the end of the day.
And this is global too, like it's not just affecting us in America, this is affecting like France, Germany, like we all eat eggs.
Like
So
everybody.
but that's another lesson that Mr. Moreno did teach us in economics, which go Mr. Moreno. Okay guys, that is it for our video. Thank you for listening. See you in class tomorrow.
Bye.